Heidi ho neighbors, Rado Goji here, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Warrior 2. When we left off, we finally found Gary, and now we're going to head west. Because that's where it's basically set to go, I think. I have outfitted Gary with some new equipment, basically the same equipment that Rado has, so we're pretty much on par as far as equipment goes. However, like I said before, Gary is not as adept in physical combat as we are. He's still going to be doing less damage than us. You know, because he's like the, like I said, he's the mix character. He's kind of in the middle as far as physical combat and magic goes. So he's not going to be doing as much damage as Rado is, but he's still going to be fairly competent with weapons. And we are eventually going to get to a point where we're going to find some equipment that Rado can get, but Gary cannot. What's in here? What's in the shrine? I want to see what's in here. Hey, dude. Have you been to the shrine south of Floresia Castle? Yeah. But I have nothing to say. We don't want to go to Hamlin yet. We want to keep going west. Actually, I think I recognize this area. I think, I'll show you when we get out of battle. I don't know why my brain is seizing up and I can't think of anything to say, but I actually have radio attack the mouse, because that's usually what I do. I have the stronger character like attack something, and if the weaker character doesn't kill it, I'll have the weaker character attack the same thing, and then the stronger character kill something else. That down there, I think this is the area around to where that Traveler's Gate led, in Floresia Castle, the one that didn't lead anywhere. I'm fairly sure it led here. This is the area about where it deposited us, and then we're like, we can't do anything here. It's pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. I think this is pretty much where it is. We're just gonna keep heading west, though, because that's where we want to go. Where else will we be heading west? Yep, here we go. And whoa, big rats. Actually, it'd be probably a good time to show you the spells, because we're fighting some stronger enemies now. Fireball. As I said before, that is a spell that we had in Dragon Warrior 1, but I never used it because there really wasn't much of a point. All of my physical attacks were pretty much doing a lot of damage, and whenever I would actually think to ever use the spell, it would be ineffective, which is why I never used it. I'm probably going to be using spells a lot more now, mainly due to the fact that we actually have someone who's more adept with them. And it's probably going to be their main source of attacks. In fact, once we get Beth in the party, she's going to be basically using nothing but spells, because her physical attacks aren't going to do a lot of damage at all. And I hope we're going the... Is that where we want to go? I think we want to go in there. Yeah, I'm fairly sure this is where we want to be. I looked at the walkthrough thingy before starting the video. Yeah, I'm fairly sure this is where we're meant to be. This is a lake cave, I think. Ooh, healers. Yay, we're gonna get monsters who can heal other monsters now. That's always fun. See? He's healing the Babel. And Gary's poisoned. Fun fact, when I was actually grinding before I started recording, I actually grinded too much. I think, there's really no such thing as too much grinding on these kind of games, but, I overexceeded what I meant to get to. It's mainly because, the sickle, was the only thing I had to get for Gary, and the sickle is 330 gold. For whatever reason, I thought it was like 700 some. So I kept going until I got to like 800 gold. And we're pretty much the same level we are now. And we had a whole bunch of stuff, and then I accidentally clicked load state instead of save state, so I had to do it all over again, and this time around I didn't actually... grind as much. Okay, agility seed. Now, seeing as we have more than one person in the party, we have to actually look at stats and stuff and see who could most benefit from it. He's a paladin? Okay. I don't really consider paladins as casting fireballs and stuff. They normally cast, like, healing spells, but... Where am I? I have to look at the info. Yeah. So I'm basically going to look at agility, and Gary could use it more. So usually I give it to someone who could benefit more from it. See, agility rolls up by 2, so that's not bad. But it depends on the game that I'm playing, how I figure someone will benefit from something. Like, if I know that certain stats go a certain way for certain characters, like if I had like a ninja character sometime, like, as an example, I would have probably given that agility seed to the ninja character, because ninjas have all kinds of agility and stuff, and getting more would make them a little more broken. Although sometimes I do go for a route where I try to just give it to the person who has like the lowest of that stat, and therefore give them more of a chance to be better, and try to keep them kind of, I guess, balanced in a way, all the characters. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing here. Though if we get to a point where we get find magic seeds and stuff like that, I'll be giving those to... Well, obviously I'm going to be giving them to Gary and Beth, because Rado doesn't have any spells to cast, so there's no point in giving them to him. And for like strength seeds and stuff, I'll probably just be giving them to Rado, because he's going to benefit the most from them, because, you know, he doesn't cast spells, he hits things. I guess we're the big dumb physical guy, but still. And I'm doing exactly what I said I would be doing. Basically, starting off the game with one character, and so I refer to the character as me, or us, or I, and then when we get more than one character, I start referring to the character by name. But, you know, I don't want to just say, like, me and then Gary, and I don't know, it's just the way my brain works sometimes. It usually works a lot more than it has been today when trying to think of things to say. I don't know. I'm only planning on recording one video today, and I usually don't open up unless I play 2 or 3 videos at a time. But who knows? I'll start recording backlogs again tomorrow. I didn't record anything yesterday because I was going to record a part of this yesterday, but I had worked for a week straight, and I was tired. And so I just basically relaxed for the rest of the day after I got home from work and didn't bother. So I was planning on going to Dungeons and Dragons yesterday, but my brother got sick, so we couldn't get together and do that. And it was St. Patrick's Day anyway, which I realized later. I'm like, oh well, may as well, you know, get on Xbox Live and get drunk, and that's what I did, and it was fun. I wasn't gonna do a drunken Let's Play or anything like that. That would have been silly. Especially since I don't really usually record later at night. I don't really like doing that. I usually try to do it sometime in the afternoon. Like if I get home late at night, very rarely will I be like, oh, I really want to record something right now. I know I've done it a couple times because I was like, you know, I really got to get something out because I haven't recorded anything in a month, and I only have one video out right now, so I'm gonna do something. If only my brain worked like that, then I would have videos every day. And I do try to get videos out every day, but unfortunately that doesn't happen sometimes. Hell, even when I have backlogs, sometimes I just don't get to turning the computer on. Life Acorn, that is HP. And well, let's give it to Gary, why not? I would rather him not die. Or I would rather him, if he has to die less often. But again, it only raises max HP, it doesn't raise, Cobra. it doesn't raise the amount of HP he has left. So he still only has 21 HP, but he can have 4 more. Cobra, retreat! I'm sorry, I'll never do that again. Okay, I can't promise that. I'll probably do it again, just not anytime soon. That was just kind of a spur-of-the-moment thing. Sometimes, usually when I do voices and stuff, they sound a lot better if I kind of plan it out in advance. Ooh, green ants. Army ants. Ah ha ha. That's clever. They're green, like camouflage green, like army fatigues. That's pretty clever. I don't even know if they were called that in Japan. I just, you know, there are such things as army ants, so, why not call them that? I want to get as many of these items as we can, obviously, because, we like items. Those cobras will probably poison us, too. I want to take care of those if they don't dodge all of our attacks. They can't dodge magic, so... Yeah, it's not like the Persona games, or... I don't know if any Shin Megami Tensei games do that, but... I know in Persona 4, magic stuff, like if you use magic attacks, like fire or ice spells, they still kind of count as regular attacks, too, so enemies can just, like, dodge them. So they can dodge your ice spell. I guess it makes sense. Like, I don't know if it seems like kind of the ice is just kind of like forming around them or something. So I don't think you'd really be able to dodge that. But at the same time, if it's like a projectile going forward, you can dodge that. Unless it's magic missile, because magic missile never misses. That's just how magic missile works. But even like in Dungeons and Dragons, or even Baldur's Gate, as we've seen. If you fire something off, like a spell off, and I don't know, I haven't really used like Scorching Ray or anything like that, or Agonizar Scorcher as it's called in 2nd edition, but I know I haven't used much spells besides Magic Missile in Baldur's Gate, as it were. But if you shoot at something like a Scorching Ray, if you shoot a Scorching Ray at somebody, and either they die or they move, they'll stop getting hit by it. A key. Gary obtained the silver key, but that's okay. It's basically kind of a shared inventory thing. And now we get to trek all the way back out, but we have a key of sorts that will be immensely useful. And like I said before, the keys in this game, you basically get like different kinds of keys. They're not consumable like they were in the first game. Yeah, they can poison us. That's unfortunate, but we have antidote items. I would say the antidotes, but we do have the antidote spell. But I've been using Fireball quite a bit, and we don't have a lot of HP left, or MP. But we do have an antidote, which I will use on Gary again. Gary's prone to getting poison compared to Rado, but then again, the poison thingies have been attacking Gary more. Well, it's just a straight shot out of here, so it shouldn't take too long. Yeah. But now we can go back to places we've been and open up doors that we weren't able to before. But yeah, the keys that we get, they're just like different kinds. We only get like one of each, but they're multi-use. They're not consumable. So it's not like Dragon Warrior 1 where we have to like, oh no, we're out of keys. We have to go find a vendor and get like 12 more, well no, 6 more keys, because we can only hold 6 keys at a time. Also, I think this is where the items stop stacking. I don't remember whether or not the items did stack in Dragon Warrior. When we had 6 keys, we didn't have 6 individual keys. We had a stack of 6. And Gary's poisoned again. He's probably going to die now. Well, maybe not. We have herbs. We can use the herbs to keep his life up. Let me check to see if we have any more antidotes. Oh, we do! We did just pick one up. That's lucky. Lucky us. Which I think... we should probably heal him anyway. In fact, we should probably use one on Rado as well. That would be a good idea. I'm gonna keep rolling until we get out of the cave. I know it's just a straight shot out, but still. You know. That way we're not, like, spending, like, 30 seconds inside of the cave at the beginning of the next video. Rats. Yeah, not much to say. Not much to say. We're just leaving the cave. Well, it's not really 30 seconds though. So the you know, the caves are a little more thought out and elaborate than most other places. Like if we were in a cave in Baldur's Gate, we would just be like out in like that, because the actual caves that we go into, I guess they really aren't that hard to navigate, and you can see the map and stuff like that. This one, we kind of move slowly too, so it's going to take a little longer to get out. But that's okay. We can have a bit of a longer video. That's not too much of a bad thing. Unless you really hate my voice, then you're out of luck. If you really hate my voice, you probably should be watching the video then. Because, yeah, that's... I always found that is the, you know, the point of watching these kind of videos is, you know, you want to watch the game being played, but you also want to see the you want to hear the commentary. But, you know, so if you don't like my voice, then don't watch the videos. But we're out of the cave now, and when we come back, we are going to head back toward Cannock, I believe. But we're probably going to be going around in between the different areas we've been before, like Laurasia and Left Twine, to see what doors we can unlock and stuff. I've been Rado Goji, and I'll be here next time. Join me, won't you?